Hi everyone. Welcome to my journey. My name is Vanessa and I have been going through such a journey. It has been such a battle for myself. Learning how to believe in myself again. Learning and how to trust in myself. So, it's my intention for this video to reach those that need some hope and love. And that's what I'm here to give. Freely of myself. So, the divine has told me since 2018 to do this. And you see where we are today. This is how long it's taken me to fully, and I wouldn't even say fully, to finally just start and do it and believe in myself. Because it hasn't been very easy. It's been a difficult journey. And that's okay. And I've been met with many challenges along this road. But I'm so grateful for every single one of them. For every single one of you. And I'm finally ready. Even getting in front of this camera today is hard. Because I know what it's going to bring up. But that's okay. I'm going to be alright. Sorry. I will be a little emotional in this one, but that's okay. I'm gonna get through it. My angels are with me. My guides are with me. The divine is with me. So, I am a mother of 4 beautiful children, which I have raised by myself. All the time. My cat's throwing stuff off the... Can you stop throwing my stuff off? Yeah, so I've had the privilege and honor of raising 4 wonderful, amazing children by myself. I'm so grateful for them. I'm so grateful for this journey. I think I grew up in a Christian home. You know, we grew up Christian, Catholic when we were younger. But really, really Christian, like hardcore. You know, Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night. And I think about 2016 is when I started to realize that I really didn't resonate with that anymore. And that was okay. And, you know, life was just different after that. But it was good. And then I think 2018 is when I started to really come more fully into wanting to know about spirituality. And I'm grateful for that as well. And about 2018, 2019, my younger baby brother, John Joseph, he took his life. And that for me, it kind of hit me different, you know. We had my grandfather pass on to the other side a few years before that, but he was older. He lived a full life. so it didn't hit me as hard as it did with my brother. And so when my brother passed on to the other side and he took his own life, it caused me to ask more questions about this life and where do we go and what happens to us, like, do we just wither away, do we do like how the Bible says, and just the stuff that we've been taught, but but I'll go more further into that story later on. But the big turning point for me, and not even a turning point, like a big catalyst in my life, happened on August 18th, 2020. When my youngest son, Cory, he took his own life. And that for me, it's been so bittersweet, because that's my baby, He's my love. I love all my children the same. But when that happened, I don't know why, like, it hit me by surprise, as these situations hit everybody by surprise. I really did not expect that. I was like living on top of the world. I was happy with my kids. I was doing good. And I didn't see it coming. And I was, although, my spirit really had some understanding as to why this happened. Like, as far as, like, I didn't know that my son was feeling like that. But for him to be feeling that way, and when he had crossed over to the other side, like, I knew, I got it. I was like, I get it, son. I understand. I understand that this world was too heavy. I'm sorry that I couldn't help you. I couldn't be there to save you. And that for me was really hard, because throughout my years of living this life, I have had countless people tell me that I helped them, that I showed up just in time right before they were going to take their life. I was able to help them save their life to live another day. So I was kind of pissed off at the universe. I would sit there and I would be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I've been able to help all these people. They told me that because of me, they can live life. Or they felt like they could live life. Telling me that I helped save their lives. And I was like, well, why wasn't I able to save my sons? And I was trying not to let that anger get to me, but I was angry. Because I wanted to know, how is it so? And as I sat, and Spirit showed me, if it was meant for you to save your son, you would have saved him. So everything that happened was supposed to happen. And so I accepted that. Also because I had spoke to a couple different mediums that helped me connect with my son on the other side. I'm so grateful for them. To me, I say that angels are another form. Mediums are another form of angels to me. They are, because they have that gift. Those that are true mediums. Because there's some fakes out there. Believe me, I encountered one after I was going through the grief of my son. And just the audacity of someone, pretending. And it just, that kind of scarred me at that time. I'm okay now, but at that time, that scarred me. But there was one medium who I connected with, and she told me, because I was feeling so much guilt and shame about my son's passing, because he was only 13, my Cory, my beautiful light. He's such a light in this world, He dealt with a lot of bullying, and just his father not being there for him, and he dealt with the ugliness of this world at such a young age. And he was so brave. All he wanted in this life was love. That's all I could do, was give him my love. But one of these mediums, she told me, don't feel guilty, don't feel shame, because that was his contract. And I didn't know soul contracts then, but a soul contract is an agreement that our spirits and our beings make before we come to this realm, before we come to this planet. And it's like we have this agreement, like we had this agreement that I was going to be his mom, and he was going to live this life, and he was going to go through all these obstacles, all these challenges, all these hard times to experience those for himself. And he was going to go in that way, because ultimately that was his choice as well. And so I had to learn to accept that. I had to realize that every single one of us has our own journey, has our own choices to make, has our own contracts. And that was his contract. And I respected that. As our children, we try to say, oh, our children are ours, our children belong to us. But in reality, we don't belong to one another. None of us belong to anyone. We belong to ourselves. We belong to the universe, We are the universe, but he was never really mine to keep out the possession. He was his own soul, and he chose that contract. And I'm grateful that he shows me signs all the time. Like, I got this tattoo right here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think so. Oh, it's on the other side. It's 11818. And the reason why I got this tattoo is because he's heavy with the angel numbers. I see the angel numbers all the time. I can't even see. It's really light. But it's 11818. 118 is my birthday, and 818 is the day that he transitioned to the other side. And I started seeing 818 like a month or two after he passed, like everywhere. And in one of my medium readings, that he told me that that's how he communicates with me, is through the angel numbers. And I'm so grateful for that, because I was seeing 118, 818 always together, or together in the same screenshot. Just all of that was him letting me know, hey mom, it's okay, we have this contract together. Everything was as it should have been. But it took me a long time. It's already been 5 years. It's taken me 5 years to be brave enough to speak about this now. And that's okay. I had to take the time that I needed. But I would see other parents speak about their children, and I really admired that. It made me happy that they were at that point. But I'm at that point now because I want to help people. I want people to know that there's hope. There's hope for healing. But I didn't know how to heal at first. I honestly got on my knees like a month or two after this happened, because I wasn't confused. Like, I understood what happened, but I told the divine, I was like, okay, what's going on? Like, I know I have this big purpose in this life. Like, yeah, a big purpose to help this world. And I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. So I got on my knees and I asked them to show me. And I said, please show me the way, because I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know the first thing to do. I just had to surrender. I had to fully surrender. And the thing about this is, like, I'm always going to be honest and transparent. And I don't ever say things to make anybody feel any type of way. But I'm going to be honest about it. Like after my son passed, like, I was given so much peace in my heart. Like, I didn't have pain in my heart. Like I've gone through deaths before, and I just didn't have that empty, heart-wrenching pain. And I was starting to think that something was wrong with me. I was like, why am I not feeling pain for my son, that he's not here right now? Like, I knew he was on the other side. I knew he could see me. I knew he could hear me. But there were some days I didn't feel that pain. And I felt guilty. And I was like, I would try to make myself feel pain. But later on, I realized that was a gift from the divine. Like, they literally helped mend my heart. And I've had to mend my heart. And there are times, like, and it's not like that I didn't hurt. I eventually, like, I would feel that pain. But they really helped me. Because after this happened, like, I broke for a bit, you know? I had to allow myself to break and be okay with that, because I had 3 other children here that needed me, that I needed to be strong for. And all I kept hearing was like, you're so strong, you're so strong, you're so strong. I never met a stronger person than you. And I was like, wow, thanks, you know? That sounds all great, but, I would have rather had my son here. But that's okay. I'm grateful for that strength. I don't take it for granted. Not at all. And so I just want to be here to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of light, a beacon of love. That's a difficult thing when our children, when they go on before us. We don't ever imagine that, we don't ever imagine that we're going to be left here picking up the pieces. But the divine met me where I was, because I truly wanted to heal and help my children heal, because this was a very traumatic experience for all of us. And I've learned so much through it. I've learned so much through it, and I'm so grateful for the love that I've been shown from the divine, from my guides, from the angels, from my son. Because he gives me signs. He bombards me with signs. But he knows how I am. Like, I Like, I'm that person that needs, like, constant reassurance. But I'm like, are you sure? But are you sure it's not my fault? And it wasn't even like that I was blame that I cared. But I was like, I felt so guilty. I felt so guilty that this happened to my son. You know? Because he was my son. And I should have protected him. And I should have shielded him from that pain. And I should have done this. And I should have done that. And I should have... And they're like, no. That's not how it works. You know? It's hard to think that we can't protect the ones that we love in that way. Sometimes that's just what life is about, is going through those experiences, going through the pain. Like, I know many might not want to hear that, but it's the truth. That's the truth of this life. Having to deal with seeing our loved ones go in certain ways. It's not easy. And so, from the beginning, it's so easy, and I say this with all sensitivity, you know? Because I understand. I did not allow myself to be a victim in this situation. I had to really hold on to my faith and what I did learn, you know. In the Christian church, the Bible said, what the enemy has intended for bad, God will turn around for good. And I held on to that scripture, even though, like, I wasn't in the church anymore. It didn't matter. Like, I still adhered to some of that word. But that, it helped me, because whatever happened, that my son had to go in this way, I was gonna co-create with the universe to make it into something good for this world, because my son is worth it, and his heart and his love is worth it. He's worth me telling his story and encouraging others to be kind in this world, to truly love each other in this world, to be there for one another in this world. I think I would finally have enough strength to start a nonprofit for my son, in my son's name. It's been a challenge for me. You know, a lot of people see me and they're like, oh my gosh, you look happy and you're joyful and this and that. But it's taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of darkness, sitting in the darkness by myself, learning, feeling, transmuting that pain into power and love. Not just for myself, but for the love, for the world, for the collective. And this is just today. This is just a start. But and overcoming that fear of being seen, overcoming self-doubt and not believing in myself. I've been trying my best to, like, manifest it. Manifest the fear away. And they're like, no. The only way it's gonna go away is doing it. So fucking do it. And I'm like, alright, well, that's what they told me. So I gotta listen. Well, I don't gotta listen, but I'm gonna listen. But when I got on my knees and I asked for help, the divine helped me. Because I was open to what they had to say. And so they, it was, and I think it was them redirecting me because I knew deep within myself, I already knew what to do. But being them guiding me, spirit guiding me, I did a lot of rituals, healing rituals for me and my children. I used and Rita here from Abbot's Apothecary here in Albuquerque, like her spiritual tools helped me a lot. She had this incense and it was for grief, and I burned it every day. And I learned to work with the herbs. I learned to work with the moon phases. So I would create my own rituals. What candle do I use? What color do I use? What day of the week is most potent for healing trauma, for healing grief? And I created these rituals, and I don't remember them right now, but I'm gonna recreate those for those who would like to learn, those that are going through grief, that are going through trauma, you know, because I feel like it's something that I need to do for the collective, and it's something that I want to do. And you know, I really honestly wish I would have had the courage to do this a lot sooner. There were days where I was just like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and it just, I couldn't do it, you know. And that's okay. I'm not hard on myself. Like I'm not mad at myself for that. But I only say that because I wish I could have done it sooner, because I would have helped someone sooner. But I'm here now, and what I can offer is my wisdom and my knowledge and my love, my unconditional love, for those that are hurting, for those who have had their children go before them, or just are dealing with the heartache from seeing their loved ones pass before them. We don't lose them. I don't say, I lost my son. I didn't lose him. You know? We never lose our loved ones on the other side. We don't. I promise you. They're right there. So when this would happen and I would sit and just think of my son, because I missed him those first 2 weeks or that first month. Like, I just missed him. I just wanted to be with him. Like, that night when he gave me his last kiss goodnight, I wish I would have known. I would have held him longer. You know? I'm okay. I'm okay. And I'm grateful. And I told the divine, you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this experience. I'm grateful for those that I'm going to help, that are going to learn how to heal. I am a healer. And I'm grateful for that honor to be able to give my love and give my wisdom to help others heal. To remember who you are inside, that you're a healer. Nothing is impossible in this world. We only put those limitations on ourselves. You know? I really wasn't ready then to believe in myself. That's a lot of work. It's okay though. So no matter what point in life where you're at, it's perfectly fine. Don't let anybody else tell you that you're supposed to be somewhere where you're not. Everything is in divine timing. I believe in miracles. I believe in the magic. I believe in the magic of healing. healing this world, healing our hearts. Anything and everything is possible. Thank you. Thank you for hearing me and receiving me. Thank you for helping me to become courageous, one step closer. I am going to be making some more videos. I'm going to organize. I have a whole list. Of topics that the divine wants me to speak on. And this was just the first one, me getting started. So I know I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to do it. I believe in me now. I've always believed in myself. I had to let go of the limitations that I allowed other people to put on me throughout these years, you know? I'll talk about that later too soon, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this life. I'm grateful for the healing. I'm grateful for the connection. I'm grateful. I love you. I love you so much. We got this together. We have to. We are in this life together. All of us. This whole world, this whole collective. Right now, I'm just gonna open my heart space. I'm also a Reiki master now. This experience with my son, it led me to Reiki. And when we had Reiki done on us, me and my children, and you know, for the trauma, because that was very traumatic for me and my children. And Reiki really helped us, and I'm grateful. And when I had it done, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. And so, if you want to receive this Reiki, I'm going to send some right now. Just close your eyes. Take a few breaths. 3. Open your heart space. A heart chakra is a beautiful, beautiful green color. Imagine your heart chakra just opening up. If you receive it, say, I accept. I send unconditional love to every single person watching this. I send unconditional love to the whole universe. I send unconditional love to the universe, and I receive unconditional love to the universe from the universe. I send unconditional love to the universe, and I receive unconditional love from the universe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, dragons. Thank you, beautiful, beautiful angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit guides. Thank you for being with us. I speak divine protection over you. I speak life over you. I speak hope and healing and blessings over you. Thank you, Divine. I love you all so much. Thank you for being with me. If you like this video, please give me a like or share, subscribe. You know, I'm brand new. I'm brand new. And I really want to reach the collective. I want to reach people. I really want to help. I want to share my light, share my love, and share what I have to give. Thank you. I love you all. Stay tuned for more. I'll be back. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Believe in the magic. Believe in yourself. Love you.